مباح مباح يباح.
Nigga, what? Too bad. Jamal. No, Jamal, you hear this nigga, cuz? Tupac, too bad.
Why you hating? I hit 2 million views on my basement. June told me, bro, let's go out on vacation. I'm still on probation, big bro, I came in.
Queso has come back with another reaction, and today, we are reacting to SKORP, AUTONOME, the lyrics video. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is our second reaction ever, my second time ever hearing SKORP. But the first song was so goddamn good. I said, I gotta come with a second one. And y'all been dropping in the comments that I need to react to AUTONOME. You know, I'm a man of people not above but equal. So you ask for it, I'm gonna bring it to you. Now I'm done talking. Before I get to the reaction, boom, my Patreon has officially launched. That's where you can buy my podcast. You can find my podcast. You can find my black content, my stuff that's just too hot for the interwebs. It's the most entertaining shit anywhere. So go to the Patreon, to that pinned comment, and join. Now I'm done talking. But before I break it down, hit that thumbs up button if you're new to the channel. Hey, how are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, because if you don't subscribe, your granny is a dirty, stinking little bitch. We popping up. That artwork is dope as hell. I love how simple it is, but like sometimes you don't gotta do the most. Just the lit up glass. Matter of fact, dude, he got his glass on some cool shit. Let me put my shades on. We on some cool shit. You know, Scorpio on that cool shit. Let's go. And beat Dr. Show. Hold on, I can't talk.
الافعال بالخواتيم كل واحد بخواتيم خوارج كي خوت يوسف دي زيبوكريت ما كاش بنيه.
We gotta see if they got it in English and they don't.
يمين سيونيزم بتكنيك ندير السيزم تنحازل بيك يطاك ليك تا كليك نمحيطاك كليك فوق كليك نتوما توب لاين وحنا توب وان في لافريك نتوما حارثين الرابط وحنا حارين نتوما حافظين الرايم احنا الورقة حافرين فاس شاري فاكس سيدي شات.
It starts off, and you gotta let an artist cook. It starts off slow and he progressively builds to it. But I love how like it's slowly, the flow is getting more and more complex as the song is going. The song is developing and progressing, and we're watching the progression. I love how he's rolling those R's, rolling those sounds on there, just doing things that we don't really roll R's in English, so we never hear that beautiful sound that it makes when you use those words. We don't have those words in our. I can't really roll rice, nigga. Like we don't do that. But hearing that in music is so beautiful because it is a sound. It's a dope sound itself, and that's the beauty. Like that's why I like reacting to things in foreign languages because we're not using the same language. The sounds I'm hearing, and isn't that what music about? Sounds. I listen to it through my ears, right? The sounds I hear from an artist from Algeria is I don't hear it. I don't hear it in American rap, and it's dope. You heard that nigga got the them niggas sound like a go-kart on the hood.
وحنا توب وان في لافريك نتوما حارثين الرابط وحنا حارين نتوما حافظين الرايم احنا الورقة حافرين فاس شاري فاكس سيدي شات
Hey, we got a club record, folks. We got a club banger, folks. Because everything about that, I don't know about y'all. Guess I like to, you know, every now and again, I like to go to the club. I like to touch the people. I like to talk to them. I like to see what the city like. You feel me? These are the kind of records that are so needed in a club early, because these are the records where when we're walking into the club, not everybody on the dance floor yet, we're still all getting our drinks and shit like that, but this has that bop, it has that ambiance, it has that cool factor. You can walk through the club to this shit. Wow, let me show you how I walk through the club to this bit. Hold on.
نحيطها كليك فوق كليك نتوما توب لاين وحنا توب وان في لافريك نتوما حارثين الرابط وحنا حارين نتوما حافظين الرايم احنا الورقة حافرين فاس شاري فاكس سيدي شات بانسون فليك متكين بارز ديل البيت هاستج حاب رانسون فاك ميكي تو bad في 2K.
Oh, no, what he said, Tupac, too bad, 2K. Oh, no, this nigga really, what do you know, Tupac, too bad, oh, no. I love those ad-libs, too. You could just hear him crooning. It shows you SKORP has a lot of range. Not only can he put together words well, not only can he rap, but the nigga can sonically make beautiful music. Like, listen to that, almost like a Travis Scott, but a little less of the computer distortion and a little more of actual singing talent you can tell SKORP has.
الرايم احنا الورقة حافرين فاس شاري فاكس في دي شات بانسون فيك picking bars ديل beat hostage have ransom fag no bag can make it too bad too bad 2k 2-1 في بوبال نباح مباح يباح
nigga, what? Too bad. Jamal. No, Jamal, you hear this nigga, cuz? Too bad. That right there.
Flex في دي شات بانسون فيك picking bars ديل beat hostage have ransom fag no bag can make it too bad 2k 2-1 في بوبال نباح مباح يباح بين وبالدرجين ضربين غويد وبيلز وين وبيس ويد وبيل شاربين ويل وبيلز حالي نكلاك تراك في تراك.
Yo, the pacing of this song is so fire because it's naturally a slow song. I'm so amazed. Like, it's a little bit of a different topic, but I'm Nigerian, right? And when I heard an Algerian artist was making, like when I found an Algerian rapper, I was so excited. I almost felt like you were Nigerian. I felt like you were one of my own. We're both from Africa. Like we're from the land. And I seen some of the comments from some people who were saying like, us Algerians aren't Africans. We're only African in land itself. And I don't really know the history of Algeria. And I know the history of Africa. And I know a lot, the way that Africa was separated had nothing to do with our own choice, right? But I look at you as my brothers in arms. I look at you as my brothers. I look at you as my family. I look at you just like me. Y'all are Nigerian, and you're making beautiful hip-hop music. So for all the Algerians out there, you get the brand new KBD award. You my brother. Fuck what they talk. I don't give a fuck if y'all niggas, if we separated by the river, which we ain't. You my brother. Fuck is you talking about? We all African. We can't be dividing Africans. What the fuck? We African. I love you, baby. Come on. That nigga SKORP Africa.
ويدو بيلز وين وبيس ويدو بيل شاربين ويلو بيلز حالي نكلاك تراك في ترات في تراج بيكراك في تكرار الفكرة في ترانز نكراب بوي كملت ترات.
Yo, it's the flow for me. The bad boy. And I was saying before I interrupted myself, he is so, the pacing of it, it's a slower song, but he's knowing how to build on it and use his flows for the turn up. This is a slow song, but it still works in the club. This is fire. Even like, actually, no, Panda's upbeat. It's only him, and that shows how dope of an artist you are. When you can take a song and it doesn't matter how the beat sounds, you influence the beat, not the other way around. That shows you uniqueness, identity, and confidence in your artistry.
براتي براش براند كي درام راب ما براش ما براش طفرات تقلام ما براوش الهيب هوب ما صراش هيبوك ميثود ما قراوش في الفقرات خطرات اطفال خطرات شقرات اونوم بوسيس كاينز مخ المولوطوف خوف وخوك فور بيت كيلا اوكسيجين خلط فوسفور شاعر فيها شحال من فوسفور الارضي فوق الروك سكوف الراب بيلا في السوف كلا.
I'm trying to tell you. This that barbershop music. This is that because in the barbershop they don't be playing that panel. They be playing that cool shit where you can still vibe, but we can chill too. This that smoke a blunt music. You smoke a blunt, you go do doggy style, you go to the club, go to the swimming rink, whatever the fuck you want to do. This song gonna work for it. This is one of these songs that can be used for anything. It's up to you, the eyes of the beholder. This is it. Okay, SKORP. You want some of this, Jamal?
شريك المونوطونس ميزاهاك ياس ميراميس اليوم الكوزموس مبوكليك في كازما تولي للكارما حروفي توك.
Oh yeah, this I like the other song, yo. I ain't gonna lie, I like the other song, but this is 100% better. The way he's coming on that beat, when the beat drops and when you start hearing SKORP rap again, you hear him. He has that star power. He has that thing that it demands attention and doesn't seek it. You know, a lot of times with artists, it's like they're begging us, pay attention to me. Nah, SKORP's just one of those guys, when you walk in a room just off his face, just off his voice, the way he carries himself, his energy, you gonna look. You ain't really got a choice. You gonna look. You know what I'm saying? Because he just is a star. He's just something that isn't seen very often in nature.
كوبليك في كالما في الطريق نخلط لك الزيت معلمة بريبيطاس دخلوا في الراب اللي طاكلوا كتاب خلاو الكاوس بيطار ديزيطاج تحت ديزيرات ديزيماج في ميراج ديجيتال وكينو تشري كي طاح في ميراكل فيزيقا الميطا فيزيقار موسيقار داخل في جيطار في النطار خارج من النظام داخل في جيطار نطاق النفاق في النطاق من داخل بإي في دارك جينيرال وزاخب ديميطار في الإطار مزاحم لي ديطاي لي في الطرف لي في الحار.
I'm not gonna lie, this nigga's flow is so fire. And it shows the beauty of. Do they speak Arabic in Algeria? What language do you guys speak in Algeria? I don't know. Algerian? I don't know. Because we don't speak Nigerian. I speak Igbo. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know. The beauty of the language, whatever the tongue is that he's speaking in. The way that, like, you know, languages that roll just sort of have continuances, like Spanish or something like that, for those of us who haven't heard many other languages other than English, it rolls, it just sort of continues. It sounds like there's not too many commas and periods in their sentences, even though there is, but it's a beautiful language. It's just, there's a dance, a rhythm to it. This language works so beautifully because with it being on track, it sounds as if, like, the only thing that is stopping him is when he switching flows, because the nigga just that nigga flowing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I love this production too. Even the dub track is in that effect that I described earlier. It's sort of similar to Travis Scott, but just having them running in duet, having them running in chorus at the same time is such a dope thing. It adds an extra layer to it. This is a very well produced song, and it's just like every time I see an artist from somewhere else, and it's like, yo, that's a star. He's a much better fucking rapper than Kyle. Like, this nigga is, I would 100% hear this nigga on the radio before I would hear, the fuck, I can't even think of a whack rapper right now, or even a mediocre. I'd rather hear him than Big Sean. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know about Sean. I'd like to hear Sean's freestyles, but I'm done with his music. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather hear him than Sean John. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just think it's so unfair that so many international artists, like, we look at them like, oh, he's a dope international artist, and I haven't heard enough from SKORP. But if you were to compare this to me, to some of, let's say Nav, a sort of similar sound, I would 150%, and you'd be a fool not to say this is the superior music in the composition and the flows, in the pacing, in the maybe production is where that you can make an argument. But just in the way that the song is composed and structured, this is a 100% superior car to Toyota to Bugatti, my nigga, come on. But yet we rate him to a scale. We say, oh, his shit is cool for an Algerian artist. But then we say Russ or Kyle, whoever the nigga I said before was, I like Russ, but is like a real rapper, and he's not a real rapper. We can't judge him as a real rapper. He has an asterisk about his name. No, nigga, this shit's dope. It's just a fucking vibe. Are you hearing this shit not vibing? Nigga, yeah! Hey! Yo, this shit made me want to be in like them 2000 music videos where the niggas would be popping into the camera like this and shit, cuz. Hey, my nigga SKORP got a banger, guy. SKORP, SKORP, you got a banger. I confused myself by clicking that button. That was a certified vibe check. Now comes another reaction by me right here. Music video by me right here. And my Patreon's right there. You watch this video song, you ain't hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. You's a bitch, so stop being a bitch. Join the KBD family. KBD family, I love you. I'm gone, nigga.